Introduction to Changfeng Zhuan. The universe is a sea of stars, with countless stars. Even immortals are just a multitude of beings competing to cross the sea of stars. What is human? What is immortality? Who can rank highest? Today may be one chapter. You are listening at novelfull.audio. The child is sick, so we may send a chapter later today. We apologize. Chapter 1. The first arrival of the divine day star. You are listening at novelfull.audio. On the edge of the cliff sat a young man, 13 or 14 years old. He was dressed in a white Taoist robe, embroidered with blue dragon patterns on the cuffs and collar of the robe, totaling 7 small dragons. The young man's skin was slightly dark, and he, who was supposed to be as old as the sun, now had a worried expression on his face. The young man's name is Gu Changfeng, and he is a traveler. He has been in this world for more than half a year and has gained a preliminary understanding of this world. This is a planet in a different world, which is a cultivation planet. A small number of humans have the ability to cultivate immortality, and through cultivation, they can become immortals. The planet is called Qingying, which is a second-level star in the Qingying star domain. The largest sect of Qingying is Tiangong Qingying Gate, and the path to cultivation is clear. Every 100 years, advanced cultivators are transported to a wider area to the first-level stars. As a traveler who has awakened the system, Gu Changfeng should have lived a very comfortable life, but at this moment, he is frowning. Open personal information, Gu Changfeng thought to himself. Name: Gu Changfeng, age 13, cultivation. Level 3 of Meridian Refining Realm, remaining life Yuan. 24 years, 6 months, 7 days, Gu Changfeng looked at the number representing his lifespan on the panel with a melancholy expression in his heart. He had just arrived in this world and awakened the system. It automatically activated, with the activation condition deducted by half of the lifespan Yuan. Due to the spiritual energy of heaven and earth, ordinary people in this world have a long lifespan Yuan, which can reach an average of about 200 years. Some longevity people live longer, and Gu Changfeng is no exception. After deducting half of the lifespan Yuan, there are still 100 years left. Unfortunately, just as he awakened the system, he was targeted by several monster beasts, and in a desperate situation, the system automatically deducted half of the lifespan Yuan to teleport him away. When he had no way to heaven or earth, the system automatically deducted half of the lifespan Yuan to teleport him away. Gu Changfeng was saved by Qingying Gate guard Qing and was accepted as the 7th disciple to sit down. After a month of enlightenment, Gu Changfeng also became a cultivator and entered the path of immortality. The open mall system is more practical than calling it a mall. Currently, only the system mall can be operated by Gu Changfeng, and there are no other functions available. Gu Changfeng looked at the dazzling array of goods. Golden Lantern Jade Crown, Immortal Weapon, Immortal Product, Superior Grade A, made of top-grade Golden Lantern Jade. Power. Cannot be viewed, selling price. 5 million years old. Fanshu Yaotian Seal, Immortal Artifact, Holy Product, Superior Grade A, Source Unknown, Power. Cannot be viewed, price. 10 million years old Yuan Moon Eclipse Divine Underworld Blade, Immortal Weapon, Holy Product, Superior Armor, Source Unknown, Power. Cannot be viewed, price. 12 million year old Yuan. Jinji Xianxia Lotus, Spirit Plant, Holy Product, Grade A, grows in the Xianxia realm. Its price is 8 million years old. The products that come into view are precious and rare. You can tell from their names that they are extraordinary, and the way to get them is by risking your life. Spending Xiaohu to purchase treasures, not to mention 500,000 years, he can't afford it even after 5 years. Gu Changfeng looked at everything and quickly locked his eyes on the only item in the mall that didn't require Xiaohu to purchase, which he needs the most now. Longevity Pill, Spirit Pill Character Grade C, is a spirit pill made from 40.9 types of longevity in longevity plants spirit herbs. After taking it, it can increase lifespan by 3 to 6 years. The selling price is 5 years lifespan yuan or 50 spirit stones. Longevity Pill, Spirit Pill Character Grade B, is a spirit pill made from 81 types of beneficial and long-lasting spirit plants. After taking it, it can increase lifespan by 5 to 10 years. The selling price is 8 years lifespan yuan or 100 pieces of spirit stones. Gu Changfeng's gaze flickered slightly. He really wanted to be a gambling dog and try a C-level longevity pill, but the half chance of losing money made him hesitant. Changfeng, you're in a daze again. Just as he was hesitating, a silly voice came from below the cliff. How are you doing with the task? Before he could finish his sentence, a man leaped up from below the cliff and looked for a man in his 20s. He had a chubby figure, a round face, and 2 dimples on his face when he smiled, which made him feel good about life. Senior brother Lu, I have picked 60 mustard plants, Gu Changfeng said. Senior brother, what about you? The chubby man's name is Fu Ling, and he is Gu Changfeng's 6th senior brother. He smiled and said, young junior brother, I can do it. I only picked over 90 trees, senior brother. Senior brother, don't make fun of me anymore. If it weren't for senior brother, I wouldn't have the qualifications to connect and obtain this type of body refining task, Gu Changfeng said with a bitter smile. If it weren't for the urgent need for spirit stones, he wouldn't have rushed out to complete the task. After senior brother 6 learned that he had been rejected multiple times by the task pavilion, he took the initiative to help him complete the task. Here you are, Fu Ling smiled and threw a storage bag at Gu Changfeng, patting his shoulder. Helping each other is a traditional virtue of our school. When I first started, my senior brothers and sisters also helped me a lot. You can do tasks and experience alone when you reach the refining realm. Thank you, senior brother 6. Gu Changfeng was very grateful. The task requires a minimum of 100 mustard grass plants to be handed over, and a reward of 50 spirit stones will be given. For every 2 more plants, an additional 1 spirit stone will be given. We have a total of 152 plants. When I return, I will exchange the reward and send 50 spirit stones to senior brother. You can keep it for yourself, Fu Ling waved his hand. Improving your strength is the most important thing. After you have completed your cultivation, come and show filial piety to your senior brother. The spirit stones rewarded in this mission should be enough for you to break through the 4th level of the refining realm, right? Well, that's enough, Gu Changfeng nodded. That's good. When you reach the 4th level of the refining maiden realm, you can take the refining maiden pill given by your master. Back then, your senior brother and I digested it for 3 days and directly broke through to the 6th level of the refining maiden pill. Fu Ling proudly said, let's go back. Fu Ling waved his hand and summoned a flying boat, carrying Gu Changfeng into the sky. Chapter 2. Longevity Extending Pill and Pulse Refining Pill. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Xinjian Star, Qingying mountain range, stretches for hundreds of thousands of miles, with towering peaks arranged in rows, with the highest peak reaching over 8,000 zhang. The entire mountain range is located at the headquarters of Qingying Gate, hence the name Qingying Mountain Range. Wuyu Peak is a peak belonging to Gu Changfeng. Under normal circumstances, it is only enjoyed as an independent peak after reaching the level of spiritual integration. However, because Gu Changfeng's master, Wei Qing, is the head of the Qingying sect war sect, with a cultivation that is both heaven and earth penetrating, he is a powerful person in the realm of concentration. After all, strength is paramount in the world of cultivation, and the treatment that disciples enjoy depends on their master. The stronger the master, the higher the treatment that disciples receive. The Qingying sect master, with the ability to transform into a fairyland, allows his personally transmitted disciples to enjoy the spiritual cultivation of the 3 main peaks alone. Master is in the realm of concentration, Senior 6 is in the realm of refining, and I am in the realm of refining. The difference is so big. After redeeming the reward, Gu Changfeng was sent back to the cave by Senior 6. He sat at the stone table, feeling a little excited. With more than 20 years of longevity Yuan left, he finally found a solution after traveling for half a year. Through sect missions, he earned spirit stones and absorbed them in the system mall to exchange for longevity pills. Increase lifespan. Another path is to strive for cultivation and break through as soon as possible, from the realm of refining the body to the realm of refining the spirit to the currently known realm of transforming immortality. In the future, every breakthrough in the realm will bring an increase in longevity. But he was not sure how much he could add. In theory, the higher the realm, the longer the lifespan. According to Senior Brother 6, their master had already practiced for tens of thousands of years before they could barely be considered middle-aged practitioners. Refining the pulse, refining the body, refining the spirit, then merging the void, merging the spirit, and merging the spirit, Gu Changfeng thought to himself, after merging the spirit realm, it becomes the realm of crossing tribulations. Only after successfully crossing tribulations can the divine soul transform and condense can it become immortal. Forget it, it's a bit far-fetched. I'll go to the refining realm first, and I'll have the qualification to independently undertake tasks before that. Gu Changfeng muttered, buy a longevity pill first and try its effect. Did you spend 50 spirit stones to purchase the character grade C life extending pill? Yes. Gu Changfeng pursed his lips. This thing is truly a way to increase longevity. It's really expensive. 50 spirit stones can support the cultivation of the pulse refining realm for a whole year. Even a slightly qualified ordinary person can try to awaken spirits with 50 spirit stones. If successful, they can soar to the sky and embark on the path of immortality. A green pill the size of a longan appears slowly. The green pill emits little fluorescence and floats in front of Gu Changfeng. When he smells the fragrance of the pill, he is refreshed. He grabs the pill and throws it into the mouth. The entrance of the pill melts immediately, and a warm current flows all over Gu Changfeng's limbs and bones in an instant. Open personal information, Gu Changfeng quickly said. Name. Gu Changfeng, age 13, cultivation. Level 3 of Meridian Refining Realm, remaining life Yuan. 27 years, 6 months, 17 days, Shou Yuan has increased by 3 years and 10 days, which is a bit unlucky. It's only 10 days more than the minimum line. Gu Changfeng was somewhat disappointed, but fortunately, he didn't have the brain to be a gambling dog at that time. With this chance, he would really lose out on others. Since the method is feasible and can solve the problem of insufficient longevity, it is time to continue practicing, Gu Changfeng muttered to himself. He flipped his hand and took out a spiritual talisman from his storage bag, then exchanged 5 spiritual stones from the system. He pinched the method with his left hand and gently waved his right hand to inject a spiritual energy into the talisman. After absorbing the spiritual energy, the talisman slowly grew a little larger. He absorbed the 5 spiritual stones and slowly floated them above Gu Changfeng's head, emitting a white light that enveloped him. This spiritual talisman is the only gift that Gu Changfeng gave when he activated the system. It is called the Gathering Spirit Talisman, which has a simple and incredible effect. It can absorb spirit stones to help accelerate cultivation. This spiritual talisman is of grade C and can absorb up to 5 spirit stones. Depending on the concentration of spiritual energy in the environment, it can unleash the spiritual energy of 6 to 10 spirit stones and also accelerate the absorption speed by up to twice. Gu Changfeng learned from his attempts that at his mist rain peak, the Gathering Spirit Talisman absorbs 5 spirit stones, and can exert the effect of about 8 spirit stones at most. The cultivation speed can be increased by about 80%. The only regret is that each time this spiritual talisman is used, it will consume some of its internal spiritual power. Gu Changfeng estimates that it will maintain the cultivation of 5 spiritual stones, and the gathering spirit talisman can be used about 20 times, with a maximum duration of about 6 hours each time. After the spiritual talisman expires, it can only be purchased again in the mall for a price of 6 months of longevity yuan. Without thinking too much, Gu Changfeng immediately sat down, connected his spiritual power with the gathering spirit talisman, and began to absorb spiritual power for cultivation. 6 hours later, Gu Changfeng finished his tuna cultivation and it was noon the next day. No wonder those practitioners in novels have been able to stay in seclusion for 100 or 1,000 years. The feeling of becoming stronger is really irresistible. This time, he broke through to the 4th level of refining meridians. If there are enough spiritual stones, he has the confidence to quickly consume this spirit-gathering talisman. By reaching the 4th level of cultivation, one can refine the pulse-refining pill bestowed by the master. At this moment, Gu Changfeng hesitated again and heard from senior brother 6 that the pulse-refining pill is the leader among the low-level pills of Qingying sect, belonging to a unique type of pill. It is the best pill that can be refined in the pulse-refining realm. Even taking it before the 3rd level of body-refining realm has an effect. Every once in a while, other planets in the star domain will come to Qingying star to purchase the pulse-refining pill to lay a solid foundation for their respective low-level disciples. Zhaohuyuan.com. When the system first received the refining pulse pill, it responded by not only replicating it and selling it in the mall, but also dividing it into 4 levels according to A, B, C, and D. Grade A refining pulse pills require a lifespan of 6 months to purchase, while Gu Changfeng's refining pulse pill was rated as grade B by the system, priced at 5 months lifespan yuan, with a recycling price of only 3 spirit stones. This system is really black. No need to think too much, grade A is definitely more effective than grade B. At that time, the master gave him 3 pulse refining pills. According to his elders, with Gu Changfeng's qualifications, the 3 pulse refining pills were enough for him to break through to the body refining realm. Gu Changfeng played with the 3 cherry-sized red pills in his hand, and his gaze focused on another basic spiritual talisman in the system mall. The medicinal pill talisman can be used the same way as the spirit-gathering talisman. You can replace the spirit stone with a pill, spirit plant, spirit grass, or spirit fruit. The price is 1-year-old yuan, which is twice the price of the spirit-gathering talisman. Adding 5 grade A refining pills and medicinal talismans requires a lifespan of 3 years and 6 months, Gu Changfeng frowned and said, the newly increased lifespan is not enough for consumption. After a series of ideological struggles, Gu Changfeng still bought them. The strength of the cultivation world was paramount, and he could only independently complete tasks and earn spiritual stones to sustain his life by quickly reaching the refining realm. He couldn't rely on his senior brothers and sisters for help for his whole life, and he also wanted to know how much longevity yuan breaking through to the refining realm could increase for him. Previously, his master enlightened him and introduced him to the world, which took him a month. He gradually practiced for 4 to 5 months before reaching the 3rd level of the pulse refining realm. According to the tradition that breaking through the higher realm becomes more difficult, his lifespan of more than 20 years is far from enough. Who wouldn't want to cultivate into the heavenly realm and live the same life as heaven and earth after crossing the realm once? After making up his mind, Gu Changfeng stopped hesitating and offered 2 talismans, gathering spirit and medicine pill, before closing his eyes and practicing again. Chapter 3. Senior Sister, Wen Qingying. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Changfeng. Changfeng. Xiaoqi. Upon hearing the voice of the 6 senior brothers outside the cave calling out to him, Gu Changfeng slowly opened his eyes. This cultivation took more than 30 hours, and after consuming 10 spirit stones and 5 pulse refining pills, he broke through to the 9th level of the pulse refining realm. The speed is unparalleled. Name: Gu Changfeng. Age: 13 years old. Cultivation: Level 9 of Meridian Refining Realm, remaining life yuan. 24 years and 17 days, after breaking through, Gu Changfeng has been continuously using his spiritual power, consolidating his cultivation, and immersed himself in the joy of becoming stronger. If it weren't for hearing the cries of Senior Brother 6, he could still continue to cultivate. Gu Changfeng waved his hand and opened the door of the cave, flying out with a strong aura. He saw a chubby man lying on a flying boat in mid-air outside the cave, holding a red spirit fruit in his hand. He was eating it deliciously, and it was his sixth senior brother Fuling. Xiaoqi, what are you doing confined in the cave these days? You've been practicing all this time. Fu Ling smiled and said, Huh. You've reached level 9 in the refining realm. What's the situation? Changfeng has seen the 6 senior brothers before. Gu Changfeng first bowed to Fuling, then slowly drifted to the side of the flying boat and said proudly, I have refined all the pulse refining pills given by my master these days, and my cultivation has made rapid progress. How about senior brothers? Do I have outstanding talent, junior brothers? Can 3 pulse refining pills reach level 9 in the pulse refining realm? Fu Ling sat up and muttered, based on your qualifications, 3 should be enough to break through to level 1 in the body refining realm. Have you used spirit stones to assist you? How many spirit stones have you absorbed? Gu Changfeng didn't dare to tell the truth. The amount of spirit stone used is also normal, Fu Ling puzzled. You gather a wind blade senior brother and take a look. With Gu Changfeng's spiritual power running, a half-moon-shaped wind blade condensed from spiritual power floated in his palm. This is about 1% of my spiritual power. Damn it, what's the situation with this kid? 1% spiritual power. So strong. Fu Ling was surprised, but he said, not bad, not bad. It's much thicker than the average 9th level spiritual power in the refining realm, but there's still a gap compared to your senior brother and me back then. Xiaoqi, you still need to continue working hard. That's natural, Gu Changfeng nodded repeatedly. Senior brother, what's going on with me today? Did you come back? It's not that master has returned, it's third senior sister who has also taken in 2 disciples from the refining meridian realm. I heard that master has taken in you as a new junior brother and wants to see you by name. Third senior sister sent me to pick you up. Get on the flying boat and let's go see her, Fu Ling said to Gu Changfeng. Third senior sister. Then I should go and pay my respects, but senior brother, just relay the message to me. Could you please come and see me? Gu Changfeng smiled. Third senior sister instructed me to do it. Besides, at your speed, when you reach third senior sister's peak, it will be tomorrow. Fu Ling flew away with a flying boat carrying Gu Changfeng towards the distance. Sixth senior brother, when will master come back? What is his standard for accepting disciples? I guess third senior sister wants to see me, mostly because of curiosity about why master would accept a mortal as his disciple. You guessed it right, third senior sister is indeed curious about why the master would accept a mortal as a disciple. As an elderly person, as long as the news of his acceptance is released, it will attract countless Jianjiao from the divine day star to compete. However, she must be just curious because everyone knows the master's characteristics. Fu Ling said mysteriously. What are the characteristics? Gu Changfeng was puzzled. This is a secret technique that master cultivates, which shows the heart of a child. Among the 7 brothers, except for master, the other 6 were all picked up by master from outside. Fuling shook his head and was very satisfied with the young junior brother's attitude of seeking knowledge. The heart of a child. Gu Changfeng looked puzzled, what is that? Is it a special physique for cultivation? The kind that is invincible to the world? No, it has nothing to do with cultivation. Senior brother's understanding is that the so-called childlike heart refers to a sincere heart, which will not harm one's own people behind the scenes, nor will it be solely for profit. This is also the fundamental reason for the special unity between our senior brothers. As they spoke, the flying boat sped rapidly and in about half an hour, they arrived at the peak of Third Senior Sister's Mountain. At the top of the mountain peak, there is a square paved with blue jade. In the middle of the square, there is a bamboo pavilion. Inside the pavilion, a gentle-looking woman gently caresses the strings of the piano, and behind her stand two men like iron towers. Xiong's eyebrows and white teeth, her skin as white as jade, were like the 9 heavenly empress descending to the mortal world. Gu Changfeng unconsciously looked a bit confused. Cluck, this is junior brother 7, right? It's impolite to stare at senior sister like this, the woman smiled. Gu Changfeng was aroused and quickly jumped down to the pavilion, bowing. Gu Changfeng pays respects to third senior sister. When Qingying, I have met the 7th junior brother. The woman also stood up and saluted, looking for the Shuyuan website www.zhaoshuyuan.com, saying, little junior brother is indeed a talented person. No wonder master has a keen eye. Senior sister praised me falsely. If it weren't for my master's help, I might have already been buried in the beast's belly, Gu Changfeng sighed. Since your master has already taken you as a disciple, your safety will definitely be guaranteed in the future, Wen Qingying said. This is our guarantee as senior brothers and sisters. Do you remember the guidance of our sect's Wei Qin lineage? Cultivate oneself before cultivating oneself, cultivate the mind before cultivating oneself, be calm, concentrate, and have a clear conscience before becoming a practitioner. Very good, Xiaohu. Changfeng's cultivation level is not high at the moment. These two are the 2 orphans of the Chita tribe that I rescued on a mission, namely the 8th and 7th levels of the refining meridian realm. When Qingying pointed to the 2 men and said, Master, you haven't returned home yet. Could you please teach the 7th junior brother along with these 2 people? The mission assigned by Master has not been completed yet, and I will return to Xiaoli Star tomorrow to continue completing the mission. Okay senior sister, wrap it around me. Fuling patted her chest and promised. I observe that my junior brother's cultivation has reached level 9 in the pulse refining realm and is about to break through to the body refining realm. These are 3 pulse refining pills and 3 body refining pills. Please put them away. When Qingying waved her jade hand and put away the yaoqin. Several items appeared on the table, and there are also 3 divine talismans used in conjunction with flying equipment, which you can use on your way. This is the most important, when Qingying took out a jade box and said solemnly. This is a teleportation talisman. In the realm of refining gods, as long as you set the coordinates, no matter where you are on the divine day star, you can instantly return to the preset coordinates. This is the safety guarantee for your future outdoor training, and it can save your life at critical moments. However, senior sister does not want you to use it. Thank you, senior sister, for your generous gift, Gu Changfeng said excitedly as he took the jade box. If these items were purchased within the sect, they would cost several hundred spirit stones. Chapter 4. The Current Practice Realm. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. The mountain peak of senior brother Fuling inside the cave, Fuling lay diagonally and said to the 3 of them, Junior brother, sit down as you please. If you have any questions about cultivation, feel free to ask me. Senior brother, I would like to know how to break through to the cultivation realm, as well as the situation and precautions along the way of cultivation, Gu Changfeng asked first. This is simple. The 3 realms of refining pulse, refining body, and refining spirit are the foundation of practitioners. The called refining pulse, as the name suggests, is to exercise the meridians, absorb spiritual energy, make the meridians stronger and stronger, so that they can accommodate more spiritual energy and generate more spiritual power. You all understand this. Fu Ling began to explain. Refining the body is also very simple, which is to use spiritual power to exercise the physical body. Simply put, it allows our body to bear more spiritual power and have stronger resistance to attacks, which sounds similar to refining meridians. However, refining the body has the benefits of refining the body. It is said that a long time ago, the cultivation system did not have a refining realm. After refining the meridians, the cultivation realm became the refining realm. It was not until a legendary figure appeared and developed the refining realm through physical cultivation. The basic second realm evolved into the basic third realm, and a solid foundation created the invincible body of this senior. In his practice, the road goes against the path of immortality, and finally reaches the legendary peak of cultivation. Afterwards, he taught the basic methods of body cultivation, which has evolved into the current body cultivation realm. The popularization of the body cultivation realm has also made the foundation of practitioners more solid, and has played a decisive role in breaking through higher levels in the future. Fu Lingkou talked endlessly about the history of the cultivation realm. To break through the process of refining the body, it is necessary to guide the spiritual energy and power within the meridians into the flesh and blood. This process may cause some pain, but it is not difficult to bear. Due to the different flesh and blood bones of each person, the spiritual energy and energy contained in them will also be different. Therefore, the difference between individuals in the refining realm will be preliminarily reflected. The ability to accommodate 1/10 of the spiritual energy in the meridians is at the first level of the refining realm, and so on, continued Fu Ling. This spiritual talisman records the method of using spiritual power to break through the first level of refining the body through the 9th level of refining the pulse. I received it from the sect when I broke through that year. Sect disciples who have reached the 9th level of refining the pulse can receive it for free. In addition, they can also receive 2 Qingying pills to reduce pain during the breakthrough. These are the basic benefits of our Qingying sect disciples. Speaking of our Qingying sect, let me introduce you to the sect situation. Qingying sect is divided into 3 sects, with a lineage of our Zhan sect. The sect leader is our master Wei Qing, a 9-level powerful warrior in the Ningxian realm. There are 4 sects and 1 sect under the Zhan sect, and we won't mention this one for now. The 4 sect leaders are all Ningxian realm experts. Our Zhan sect's main task is to be responsible for conquering the 4 directions, such as capturing and guarding resource stars, escorting goods, protecting important personnel, and so on. The Zhan sect currently has more than 20,000 practitioners at all levels. The other 2 sects are Qi sect and Yu Beast sect, respectively. The head of Yu Beast sect is also a powerful force in the realm of concentration. The main responsibility of Yu Beast sect is to search for heavenly materials and earth treasures and their subsequent mining tasks. Joining Yu Beast sect requires cultivating a spirit beast that is conducive to the search or mining of heavenly materials and earth treasures. The Qi sect is somewhat similar to the secular imperial palace's internal affairs, such as alchemy, pharmaceuticals, trading, and refining tools, all of which belong to the Qi sect. It is also the largest sect in our Qingying sect, with 4 great powers of the condensed spirit realm in charge of different directions. It is also the sect that you will need most for future cultivation. After listening to the introduction and explanation of Senior Brother San, Gu Changfeng gained a further understanding of the cultivation system of this world. There is still a certain difference between this world and the cultivation world he saw in his novels before crossing over. The cultivation of this world or the cultivation of the divine day star has developed into a fixed system through countless times. According to the existing system, each practitioner can find their own position and suitable promotion path based on their own strength. Isn't that enough for casual cultivation? Gu Changfeng asked. Although cultivation has become a system, practitioners each fulfill their own duties, which is only applicable in major sects such as Qingying Gate. Some mortals have their own opportunities, and there are also many who step into the path of cultivation on their own. There are also some practitioners who like to walk alone and leave the sect, etc. These are all scattered cultivation. In our God Day Star, there are also many scattered cultivation, but there is not much outstanding cultivation. Senior Brother, is the main responsibility of the Imperial Beast sect to explore and excavate spirit stones. Gu Changfeng is most concerned about spirit stones. As long as he has sufficient spirit stones, he can wirelessly use the longevity pill. Who told you that spirit stones were mined? Fu Ling looked at Gu Changfeng in confusion. There are countless rare treasures in the world. The spirit stone mining you mentioned did exist, but those are natural spirit stones. Under the mining of our god Day Star for so many years, these spirit stone veins have disappeared, and only a very small number of mutated spirit stones with spiritual energy concentrations far exceeding that of ordinary spirit stone veins are priceless. The spirit stones we use now are all artificial. Artificial. Gu Changfeng looked puzzled. As early as hundreds of millions of years ago, we practitioners mastered this ability. Those who practiced hundreds of millions of years ago did indeed use natural spiritual stones to cultivate and supplement spiritual power. At that time, spiritual stones could be divided into top-grade, ordinary, and third class. Top-grade spiritual stones were rare, and a few top-grade spiritual stones were the fundamental reason for killing and seizing treasures among middle and low-level practitioners. Until later on, a genius couple emerged, starting at the end of the day and finally reaching the pinnacle of cultivation. It was the couple who created a magic array that condensed spiritual stones. Practitioners relied on their own spiritual power to use the array to attract the spiritual energy of heaven and earth to condense spiritual stones. Each artificial spiritual stone contains spiritual power that is no less than that of top-quality spiritual stones. So powerful, Gu Changfeng exclaimed, it seems that no matter what world, there will always be talented and outstanding sons of heaven driving the giant wheel of the times slowly forward. However, this method has spread and various major sects have condensed artificial spirit stones. How could there be so much spiritual energy from heaven and earth for it to condense? Gu Changfeng thought for a moment and then asked. I didn't expect that you still have some foresight. What you're saying is that the spiritual energy of heaven and earth is depleted, and the world has entered the end of the Dharma era, and people cannot practice, right? Fu Ling smiled. That's what it means, senior brother, as a mortal, don't you know about mediums? Fu Ling was puzzled. Junior brother grew up living alone in a remote village, I don't know what a spiritual medium is, Gu Changfeng said vaguely. You can think of the problem of the depletion of spiritual energy in heaven and earth, just like senior experts can think of it. The two predecessors who created artificial spirit stones also have an immeasurable achievement. That is spiritual media. Since the birth of spiritual media, it has opened up the path of promotion on the planet and also marked the beginning of a new era of cultivation. Fu Ling changed his lazy state and spoke with respect. What is a spiritual medium? Before the new era of cultivation, what was the largest number on various planets? It was an ordinary person, with a large population of billions of people, and there was no one among them who could become a cultivator. The path of cultivation was extremely difficult, until the emergence of spiritual media. Spiritual media is a cultivator made up of special techniques practiced by ordinary people, which do not require excellent qualifications. It gives many ordinary people hope to practice. Becoming a spiritual medium not only increases their lifespan, but also allows them to bid farewell to the pain and illness of ordinary people, just like normal cultivators. Fu Ling said. But everything comes at a cost. Spiritual media cannot gather spiritual consciousness to achieve the realm of refining gods, which means that the 9th level of the realm of refining bodies is their limit. No matter how outstanding their talent is, as long as they practice spiritual media techniques, they are destined to never break through the realm of refining bodies and reach the realm of refining gods for a lifetime. Moreover, the spiritual power of spiritual media practitioners is very weak, and the spiritual power condensed at the same level is less than 1/3 of that of normal cultivators. This doesn't seem to make much contribution. For ordinary people to cultivate immortals, the lower the threshold, the more low-level cultivators there are. A large number of low-level cultivators will make the resources in the cultivation world even more scarce. Gu Changfeng didn't understand. On the contrary, the emergence of spiritual media is not about consuming resources but creating them. Fu Ling sighed, spiritual media combined with special formations can continuously produce pure spiritual energy, which is much more than the consumption of spiritual media. Sigh. So powerful. Gu Changfeng was surprised and asked Shuyuan www.zhaoshuyuan.com. Consuming a small amount of spiritual energy through the formation to produce a large amount of spiritual energy, isn't this something out of nothing? It is indeed against the heavens, otherwise how can it be said to be a magnificent act of changing the era of cultivation? Fu Ling sighed, however, it cannot be considered a creation from nothing. This special formation can only be activated and used by spiritual media, and the minimum period for each operation is 10 years. Spiritual media need to make a series of preparations to minimize their own consumption and convert more spiritual energy through the formation. In simple terms, it is to rely on human labor to condense spiritual energy, thereby driving the speed of heaven and earth to accelerate the generation of spiritual energy, forming a virtuous cycle that is endless. There are countless mortals, and the biggest problem is having 3 meals a day. The emergence of spiritual media provides mortals with a job that can earn money to support their families, as well as live a healthy and long life. Nowadays, spiritual media is a job that countless mortals aspire to. As the spiritual energy of heaven and earth becomes more abundant, the growth of natural resources and treasures becomes faster, the effect of spiritual herbs and fruits becomes better, and the resources that practitioners can use become more and more abundant. Most importantly, when the spiritual power reaches a certain standard, the planet's rating will also be promoted. At that time, the mountains and rivers will be more stable, the rules of heaven and earth will be more perfect, and the probability of practitioners breaking through bottlenecks will greatly increase. Do you think this is a great achievement? So, this is indeed a great achievement that changes the history of cultivation. Gu Changfeng sighed. Alright, that's it. You already know everything you need to know. You are currently at level 9 of the refining meridian realm, and you can receive all the sect benefits at once. After reaching the refining body realm, you can go out on missions and experience alone. Is there anything else you don't understand? Thank you for your teachings, junior brother. I don't have any more. Gu Changfeng stood up and bowed in gratitude. Uncle Lu, we don't have either, said the 2 strong men of the Chita tribe in a muffled voice. They were very puzzled, but Uncle Seven only asked about some basic knowledge. Chapter 5. Refining Realm Level 1. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Qingying Gate, Qi Sect, Junior Disciple Pavilion. Gu Changfeng looked at the 3-story pavilion floating in front of him and sighed in his heart, the sect area is too large. He flew for 12 hours from the peak of the 6th Senior Brother Mountain to the Junior Disciple Pavilion where he was receiving rewards. It will take more than 10 hours to return to one's own mountain peak. As expected, fish and bear's paws cannot be enjoyed at the same time. The welfare benefits of the main sect are good, and lower-level disciples can grow relatively quickly. However, the main sect occupies too much land, making the journey difficult for lower-level disciples. For other cultivators with sufficient longevity, this may just be troublesome, but for Gu, who has run out of longevity, every minute and second cannot be wasted. Gu Changfeng landed at the entrance of the first floor of the building and walked in. What caught his eye was a square hall about 4 or 5 zhang square. The layout of the square hall was very simple, with a wooden table in the middle. Behind the table sat a young man, and behind the young man were rows of cabinets shining with forbidden light. Gu Changfeng moved forward and bowed slightly, saying, "This senior brother, a disciple of the lower martial arts sect, Gu Changfeng, has come to collect the benefit resources of the refining realm. This is an identity token. Please help him handle it." Gu Changfeng presented a jade plaque with both hands. The young man looked up at Gu Changfeng, and when he saw his Taoist robe, he quickly stood up. It turned out that he was a disciple of Lord Wei, disrespectful and disrespectful. He was named disciple Wang Zheng in the Qingying pavilion of the lower Qi sect. I've seen senior brother Wang. Junior brother, wait a moment. Senior brother will handle it for you. Wang Zheng took Gu Changfeng's jade plaque, waved his hand and inserted a spiritual power to confirm his identity and cultivation. He waved to the cabinet behind him, and a grey low-level storage bag floated over. After a brief inspection, he handed the storage bag to Gu Changfeng, and then said, "There is your reward inside, and an additional 100 spirit stones, which were entrusted to us by Qin, the senior brother of your sect Qin Fang, to transfer to the reserve." Surprises always come unexpectedly, and Gu Changfeng's eyebrows lit up with joy. All the emotions that had arisen from rushing on the way before had dissipated. He quickly took the storage bag inside. "I'm ashamed to say that I haven't seen second senior brother since I started." Junior brother, don't worry. A great cultivator like Qin is usually very busy. I think junior brother is quite young, but I didn't expect his mind to be very mature. Wang Jing smiled. Made senior brother laugh. Junior brother grew up living alone until he met his master. He was heavily influenced by the elderly in the village when he spoke and acted. Gu Changfeng casually made up an excuse. After bidding farewell to Empress Wang Jing, Gu Changfeng went to the Magic-Ware Pavilion to buy the only type of flying boat magic tool that can be used in the pulse refining and body refining realms. He spent 80 spirit stones, and low-level disciples flew too slowly to control Qi. Often, with spirit stones, they would prioritize purchasing flying boats. Although it is the lowest level of flying boats, depending on the amount of spiritual energy input, it can reach a maximum flying speed of 10 times that of controlling Qi. In the fog rain peak, Gu Changfeng rushed back to the cave without stopping and began preparing for a breakthrough. Gathering spirit talismans, medicinal pill talismans, 3 refining pulse pills, 3 clearing spirit pills, and more than 20 spirit stones. Due to the serious shortage of shouyuan, Gu Changfeng is not prepared to replace the pills rewarded by the sect with those in the system mall. After proper preparation, Gu Changfeng stabilized his spiritual power and placed the spiritual talisman that recorded the 9th level breakthrough of the refining meridian realm to the 1st level of the refining body realm on his forehead, closing his eyes and meditating. The 2 talismans of gathering spirit and medicine pill floated above his head, emitting a glimmer of fluorescence that enveloped him 3 days later. Gu Changfeng slowly opened his eyes and stood up. His calm appearance could not conceal his inner joy. Gu finally broke through. Name: Gu Changfeng. Age: 13 years old. Cultivation level: Level 1, Longevity: 524 years and 17 days. Combat power: 1500. Shouyuan has skyrocketed by 500 years. He now wished he could fly up high into the sky and roar a few times. Over the past 6 months, the lack of longevity has been like a big mountain in his heart, pressing him hard to breathe. Today, he reached the state of refining his body, and finally gained liberation. The state of refining his body has increased by 500 years of longevity, which has made him even more eager to wait for the greater realm ahead. Gu Changfeng paced back and forth in the cave, trying to stabilize his excited mood and sit down to consolidate his cultivation, but after spinning more than 10 times in a row, he still couldn't calm down. Mad, forget it. As a person of 2 generations, with a lifespan of 500 years, I just want to live happily. A wave of consumption in the system mall. Meteor ring, immortal weapon, immortal product, superior A, extracted all the essence of the spiritual power of 9 powerful stars, and spent thousands of years to create a powerful immortal weapon. Power. Cannot be viewed. Price: 20 million years of life. Zhouhai seal, an immortal artifact, an imperial product, a superior, gathers a piece of essence of the sea spirit power of the universe. Its power is unknown, and its price is 40 million years old. Qingyu Huaguifu, Lingfu, Emperor's product. Super, can turn a vast universe into nothingness. Price: 20 million years old. Calm down. The system mall is indeed the best medicine for treating bloating, and Gu Changfeng felt calm. Chapter 6. Tasks. You are listening at Novel Full. Audio. Calm down. Gu Changfeng ignored the immortal artifacts on the homepage of the mall and quickly found products that matched his positioning. Divine Charm, Spirit Charm, Junior, Grade B, can increase one's own or magical weapons' flying speed. According to the amount of input spiritual power, the speed can be increased by up to twice. When fully activated, it can be used 10 times. When fully activated, it can last for up to 2 hours. The price is 2 months longevity yuan. Vine Weapon Talisman, Military Talisman, Junior, Grade C. After use, summon a vine weapon at the first level of the refining realm to fight for you. If the vine weapon dies, the talisman will become invalid. Each summoning can last for 3 days, and full combat can last for 1 hour. After each use a spirit stone to replenish spiritual power. 10 spirit stones are needed to replenish spiritual power when spiritual power is exhausted. The price is 5 years' worth of life. Spirit Shield Talisman, Spirit Talisman, Junior, Grade A. After inputting spiritual power, it can condense a 5-element shield for oneself. The shield can withstand up to 80% of the user's total spiritual power damage. If it exceeds the tolerance limit, the spirit talisman will become invalid and damaged. After use, it needs to rely on one's own spiritual power to replenish the consumption of the spirit talisman. It is only available for use in body refining and spirit refining realms, and is priced at 2 years lifespan yuan. Lingli Pill, Junior, Grade A. After taking it, it can instantly restore half of its spiritual power. It is only used for refining the body and refining the spirit realm, and is priced at 2 months lifespan yuan. Guiyuan Pill, Spirit Pill, Junior, Grade A, can quickly recover from injuries after taking it. It is only suitable for use in body refining and spirit refining realms, and is priced at 2 months lifespan yuan. Qingdu Pill, Lingdan, Primary, Grade A, can detoxify or be immune to most common toxins within 1 day after taking it. It is only suitable for use in the realm of refining the body and spirit. The price is 2 months lifespan yuan. These types of items were found by Gu Changfeng to be suitable for going out to experience missions. The items in the system mall were disorganized, and it was too difficult for him to find them before he could condense his divine consciousness. 2 divine talismans, 2 vine weapons talismans, 2 spiritual shield talismans, 6 spiritual power pills, 6 return to life pills, and 2 detoxification pills. Successful purchase, life expectancy reduced by 17 years in April. After spending 3 hours consolidating his cultivation, Gu Changfeng rushed out of the cave, set up a flying boat, and headed straight to the Qi Sect Mission Pavilion. Qi Sect, Mission Area, Junior Mission Pavilion. The Junior Task Pavilion is located northeast of the Junior Disciple Pavilion. Gu Changfeng, who was in the first level of the body refining realm, arrived at the Junior Task Pavilion in just 2 hours, relying on the speed of the flying boat. The entire primary mission pavilion covers a radius of nearly 1,000 miles, making it more suitable to call it the Mission Square. The main areas are open to the 2 basic realms of refining pulse and refining spirit. When Gu Changfeng arrived, the entire mission pavilion was packed with people, and there were disciples of Qingying sect who posted or received missions everywhere. Some disciples also set up stalls here to trade. Judging from the number of low-level disciples, the prosperity of Qingying sect can be seen. In the Junior Task Pavilion, there is a floating task list every 10 meters. You can link your spiritual power to the list to view, accept, or complete the task. Acquisition of mustard grass, completion criteria. Submit at least 25 complete 10-year mustard grass plants at a time, with a reward of 25 spirit stones. For every additional 2 plants submitted, an additional spirit stone will be awarded, with no ceiling. Task remaining time. 100 years. Mustard grass is one of the basic herbs for alchemy, and there is also a large amount of cultivation in Qingying sect, but it is still not in demand. Even though he is completely ignorant of alchemy, he cannot guess its purpose. The wild growth area of mustard grass is the area where the demon beasts in the refining realm are active. Thanks to Senior Brother 6, he completed the task last time. If he went to the waves as soon as he broke through, he still feels a bit hesitant. Escort mission, to assist in protecting the disciples of the Royal Beast sect in the Fallen Snow Country in transporting low-level minerals, requiring the Warrior sect to refine the physical realm at level 3 or above. Reward: 100 Spirit Stones. This is a mission released in recent months. The Royal Beast sect discovered a low-level mineral vein in the Fallen Snow Country, which is not of high value, and there is no need to spend a lot of money to set up a teleportation array. Therefore, the mission was selected to be escorted by the warrior sect disciples. Gu Changfeng is quite interested in this task, but it limits the minimum cultivation and can only be reluctantly given up. Picking and choosing, Gu Changfeng ultimately took on 3 tasks. The first was to stay in the village of Qingying country for 2 months, requiring a level 1 or higher cultivation realm and a reward of 30 spirit stones. The second is the requirement task for the essence and blood of the demon beast. A share of the essence and blood of the demon beast in the refining realm can be exchanged for spirit stones ranging from 20 to 100 yuan. The higher the cultivation level of the demon beast, the more expensive its essence and blood will be. The third is the skin of the mutated monster. A first-level monster in the refining realm can exchange for 100 spirit stones, a second-level monster in the refining realm can exchange for 200 spirit stones, and so on. However, mutated monsters are relatively rare, and Gu Changfeng took on this task with the idea of trying his luck. As for whether he can defeat mutated monsters, let's wait until he meets them. With teleportation talismans in hand, his life is still guaranteed. Chapter 7. Niluo Village. You are listening at novelfull.audio. As the first sect of the Divine Day Star, Qingying Gate has almost reached half of its jurisdictional area. The local monsters on the Divine Day Star have died and surrendered, leaving only a few low and medium-level monsters scattered in the wild. With the intentional intervention of various major sects, these monsters are distributed in various places according to their realms and serve as training objects for disciples of each sect. Although many cultivators are buried in the belly of monsters every year, only practical combat is the best cornerstone for honing the growth of cultivators. The Qi sect governs several mortal dynasties within the Qingying Gate realm. With the emergence of spiritual media, more and more cultivators have emerged. Nowadays, most officials in the mortal dynasty have some cultivation, and both mortals and cultivators have achieved the goal of having one in oneself and one in oneself. Mortals are the foundation of cultivators, and Qingying sect provides many guarantees for mortals. Moreover, it has specially promulgated laws to ensure the safety and autonomy of mortals. Under strict laws, the coexistence between mortals and cultivators can also be considered joyful and harmonious. Qingying Kingdom is one of the mortal kingdoms under the jurisdiction of Qi sect, consisting of villages, counties, and provinces like other mortal kingdoms. Niluo village is one of the countless villages in Qingying country, with a population of about 10,000. Currently, it provides over 200 spiritual mediums for Qingying country. Niluo village is located in the coastal area of Qingying Kingdom, where ordinary people rely on fishing for a living. Due to its proximity to the sea animals occasionally attack ordinary people. In order to maintain its stability, Qingying Kingdom sends cultivators to guard this village year-round. In June and July, it is the time for sea beasts to give birth after mating. Lower-level sea beasts will consume a large amount of food to supplement their consumption, while humans are the favorite blood food of sea beasts. Therefore, Qingying Kingdom invites Qi sect to release tasks in the sect every year at this time, inviting disciples of the refining body realm to sit in the mud snail village to ensure the safety of ordinary people and also train disciples in the sect. Gu Changfeng arrived at the nearest teleportation site in Niluo village through the teleportation array, and then flew on a boat for nearly a month before arriving at the village. The undisguised fluctuation of spiritual power instantly caught the attention of the three cultivators in the village. The three of them stood up in front of Gu Changfeng, and the first one arched and said, "I, Fang Ping, the cultivator of the Qingying kingdom, dare to ask if you are the senior who is stationed here from the Qingying gate." Under the command of Gu Changfeng, the battle leader of the lower Qingying sect, upon receiving a mission from the sect, he came to Niluo village to guard for 2 months. Here are the mission proof and identity tokens. Gu Changfeng looked at the three of them, with the leader refining the pulse realm at level 8 and a combat power of 809. The other two, one male and one female, were both refining the pulse realm at level 7, with a male combat power of 713 and a female combat power of 696. Combat power assessment is a new feature that appears in the system after he breaks through to the refining realm. It allows him to view the spiritual power inside the opponent's body and display it in numerical form in the system, but cannot view the combat power of a cultivator who exceeds his level. After wandering around the task pavilion, Gu Changfeng has gained some understanding of the combat power value. Under normal circumstances, the first-level combat power value of a cultivator in the refining realm is about 100, the 9th level is 900, the first level is 1000, and the 9th level is 9000. At present, Gu Changfeng is one of the top players in the first level of the refining realm with a combat power value of 1500. His combat power value is only a comprehensive reflection of a person's spiritual strength and concentration, and cannot fully summarize a cultivator's ability level. Fighting also depends on actual combat experience, proficiency in spiritual power use, and so on. At present, with the assistance of Vine Weapon Talisman, Spirit Shield Talisman, and a series of system elixirs, he has the confidence to defeat or even kill the third level of the refining realm with a combat power value of 3000. Without much thought, Gu Changfeng took out his mission proof and identity token, inputted spiritual power into the token, and the token emitted a blue light array, with the word "war" appearing. I used to be a senior of the war sect. I believe you have been working hard all the way, and your room has been cleaned up. Please move into the village, senior. Fang Ping was overjoyed when he saw the token. The war sect had gathered senior spiritual beings, and even if this senior was at the first level of the refining realm, he would be able to resist the second level of the refining realm or 2 sea beasts at the first level of the refining realm. With the assistance of the three of them, this mission is sure to be safe and sound. No problem, please introduce the strength of the sea beasts to Gu, so that Gu can prepare in advance. Gu Changfeng slowly flew towards the village and asked Fang Ping. Senior Gu, I am Waning, a cultivator from Qingying Kingdom. This fellow Taoist is Lu Quan, and we are both permanent cultivators from Niluo village. Taoist Fang Ping is also a cultivator who came to support us this time. The strength of the sea beast is familiar to the young woman, so let me introduce it to Senior Gu. Waning bowed to Gu Changfeng and said. The strength of sea beasts near Niluo village is mainly focused on refining their meridians, with most of them at around level 5. According to previous years, during the hunting season of sea beasts in June and July, about 10 will attack Niluo village. Last year, 8 sea beasts attacked the village, 1 at level 9 and 1 at level 8 in the refining meridian realm, and 6 at level 9 and 1 at level 8 in the refining meridian realm. The attack methods of sea beasts are mainly low-level water-based spells such as water blades and water arrows. High-level sea beasts above level 7 in the refining meridian realm are likely to condense water-based shields, and they do not have high intelligence or use spiritual talismans to deal with them. It's still relatively easy. Thank you very much, Fairy. Gu Changfeng followed the guidance of the three and arrived at the door of a stone house in the village. Zhaoshuyuan.com, Senior Gu, there is still some time before the sea beast attacks. Senior Gu can cultivate on his own and patrol for us on weekdays. This is our transmission note, which is effective for hundreds of miles. Senior Gu can contact us anytime if he needs it. Fang Ping presented a transmission note to Gu Changfeng. Thank you, Taoist friends. Gu will be in Niluo village during this period and will not leave far. Please rest assured that if sea beasts come, please notify Gu as soon as possible. After bidding farewell to the three of them, Gu Changfeng entered the stone house. The stone house was not large, about 3 zhang long and 2 zhang wide. The interior was very clean, with nothing else except for meditation and a table and chairs. It was very similar to a simple cave. This stone house should be the resting place where Qingying Gate is stationed every year. Gu Changfeng sat in his chair, beginning to think about the sea beast attack he was about to face. He was still a bit nervous. As a person of 2 generations, apart from fighting when he was a child, ordinary people born in a harmonious society have never experienced life and death battles. Now he remembered when he first encountered a monster while traveling, he would still have some palpitations. Ha! Gu Changfeng took a deep breath and stabilized his mind. Since he had entered the path of cultivating immortality, he could only face it and could not retreat. Once he arrived, he would settle down. Compared to others, this world is more exciting. Traveling through different worlds and awakening the system is the dream of many people, and he must treat it well. This mission, Gu Changfeng thought it was just a change of place for cultivation, but when he heard that there would be a 9th level sea beast attack in the refining realm, he was still somewhat worried. He had practiced for more than half a year, with no actual combat experience, only some theoretical combat experience. The reason why he has today's realm is mostly attributed to the system, and this mission is still relatively small compared to the enemy. Unable to let go, he began to search for the system mall in order to increase his strength again and ensure that everything is foolproof. Chapter 8. Refining Level 2. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Fire Spirit Talisman Junior Grade B, injects spiritual power and launches 3 fireballs to attack the target. Each fireball can unleash 3 times the power of injected spiritual power, and is only used in body refining and spirit refining realms. Consumable spirit talismans can only be used once, priced at 1 year of longevity yuan. Gu Changfeng looked at the fire spirit talisman with a grin. Before setting off, he had already noticed this spirit talisman while browsing the mall. However, at the cost of 1 year's lifespan for each attack, he was not willing to buy it. However, this mission exceeded his expectations. In order to complete the mission safely and smoothly, Gu Changfeng ruthlessly bought 5 fire spirit talismans in one go. With a powerful assassin's mace in hand, his restless heart stabilized a lot. Show Yuan -5 years stabilize your mind and take out the spirit gathering talisman to start practicing. Brother Fang, since Senior Gu is so young, he has already reached the realm of physical cultivation and is truly a disciple of the inner sect, Waning said to Fang Ping in a stone room. The body refining realm is right, but it should be at the first level. There are indeed many arrogant inner sects, especially the war sect. They can achieve the body refining realm when they are in their teens, unlike us who are still hovering in the pulse refining realm when they are in their 30s. Fang Ping sighed. Having practiced for more than a decade to reach the realm of body refining, one's qualifications are indeed acceptable, but they are not too rebellious. There are also cultivators in our Qingying kingdom who have reached the high level of body refining after more than a decade, said Lu Quan on the side. I just don't know how Senior Gu's actual combat is. The sea beast attacks are becoming more and more fierce, and I don't know why. There won't be any sea beasts in the refining realm this year, will there? Waning was somewhat worried. I don't think so. Sea beasts in the refining realm shouldn't attack such a small village. I think the 9th level of the refining realm is the limit, said Fang Ping. I hope this year's garrison mission can be successfully completed. After this year, Wan Xianzi and I will complete our 3-year garrison mission. We will go back and receive rewards, and we can also calm down and break through to the refining realm. At that time, we can also apply to officially join the Qi sect. Lu Quan sighed. Yeah, no matter how strong Senior Gu is, after all, he is from the war sect. We still try our best to make friends. He is so young, and if he were a disciple of Wei Qingdineng, that would be great, said Wan Ying. If he were the disciple of Senior Wei, would Wan Xianzi still want to make a promise with her own body? Lu Quan laughed. Brother Lu, don't make fun of my younger sister. Such an identity is something we can climb, Wan Ying said with a bitter smile. Wan Daoyu is right. Anyway, it's always right for us to try our best to make friends, Fong Ping said. I can't say it will be a good fate in the future. 3 days later. After 3 days of cultivation, although Gu Changfeng did not break through to the second level of the cultivation realm, he stabilized his cultivation, increased spiritual power, and reached a combat power value of 2076. He had planned to break through to the second level of the body refining realm in one breath, but he didn't have many spiritual stones left. Looking at his only 100 or so spiritual stones, Gu Changfeng felt a bit melancholic. He couldn't defeat a hero with just 1 penny. Although his cultivation speed was amazing, his consumption was several times, or even dozens of times, that of ordinary people. Especially for basic cards like the Vine Weapon Talisman, he relied on spiritual stones to play well. Alas, for a typical first-level cultivator in the body refining realm, just 1 spiritual stone is enough to absorb and cultivate for a few days, while I only need 5 in a day. The master's previous capital will be used up, so I still have to sacrifice my life. Open the system mall. Is it possible to exchange 20-year-old yuan for 200 spirit stones? Exchange Shou Yuan is reduced by 20 years, leaving 471 years and 7 months. Continue to cultivate. As soon as possible, reach the 3rd level of the body refining realm and take pills to accelerate cultivation. Although pulse refining pills can continue to be used to assist in cultivation, when breaking through to the body refining realm, he absorbs the residual power of the pulse refining pills. He feels that the improvement of the pulse refining pills has been greatly reduced. Moreover, he currently does not have the pulse refining pills in his hands, and he is not arrogant enough to exchange the longevity yuan for a pill with a small improvement. As for why the effect of the pulse refining pills has decreased, Gu Changfeng speculates that there are 2 reasons. Firstly, his spiritual power is more than twice that of an ordinary cultivator. Secondly, he absorbed 5 grade A meridian refining pills at once, and his body reached saturation. Abandoning distractions, Gu Changfeng once again focused on cultivation, earnestly comprehending the direction of every trace of spiritual power, and feeling the gradual enrichment and strengthening of spiritual power in his body. 5 days later, Gu Changfeng finished his cultivation. After consuming 25 spiritual stones, he finally broke through to the 2nd level of body refining, with a combat power of 2680. Although the consumption was astonishing, the speed of improvement could also be described as terrifying. For ordinary cultivators, it was not difficult to reach the 1st and 2nd levels of body refining, but it also required several months of hard cultivation. In just 5 days, the rapid improvement in cultivation diluted the worries of life-saving. He now looks forward to an increase in the longevity of the refining god realm. Go for a walk and relax, Gu Changfeng decided to balance work and rest and walked around the village. Chapter 9. Sun Xiaohu. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Niluo village is a village that has relied on fishing for generations to make a living. Due to the chaos caused by sea animals, the quality of life of the villagers is very poor, and they are always worried about their lives. This situation persisted until someone passed the assessment and became a spiritual medium in the village. After becoming a spiritual medium, the villagers did not forget their roots and were committed to changing the living conditions of the village. As more and more people became spiritual mediums, Qingying Kingdom also attached certain importance to Niluo village, dispatching 2 immortals to guard the village year-round to protect the safety of the villagers. Villagers can even spend spiritual stones to hire immortals to protect them from fishing in slightly farther waters, and the days in Niluo village are getting better day by day. Mother, when will father come back? A 6 or 7-year-old boy held a wooden sword and gestured to the woman beside him. Little tiger, your father has just been out for 2 years and it will take 8 more years to come back. Don't ask your mother this question every day, the woman patted the little boy's head and said with some indulgence. Since your father became a spiritual medium, our family's life has been much better. Grandpa and his family don't have to go fishing at sea anymore, so my mother doesn't have to worry about it every time. Ah. It will take 8 more years to come back, can I go see my dad? Little tiger stopped waving his sword and looked up at the woman. Only immortals can go to the place where your father does his errands, and we mortals cannot go. The woman felt a bit disappointed, but still tried to appease the child. Mother, look, it's a newly arrived immortal. Little tiger pointed to a young boy not far away and said, then ran a few steps to the boy and looked up, asking, Big brother, are you an immortal? Changfeng looked at the little boy in front of him, somewhat surprised. This little guy was tiger-headed and somewhat like his younger brother from a previous childhood. Brother is not a deity, he is a practitioner. Changfeng touched the little boy's head and said with a smile. Practitioner, I know. Can you accept me as an apprentice, big brother? I want to practice and find my father, the little boy asked. The little tiger must not be impolite, the woman ran over and grabbed the little boy, bowing repeatedly to Changfeng. It's no wonder that the immortal is a young and immature child. His father is a spiritual medium in the Qingying Kingdom, and he has only been in office for 2 years. The child misses his father a bit. No problem, Changfeng waved his hand and came out of the stone house to meet some villagers. The others looked at him in awe and didn't dare to say anything more to him. The child was actually brave. He crouched down and asked, What's your name, little one? My name is Xiaohu. I want to practice, and I want to take my mother to find my father. Big brother, can you teach me how to practice? The little boy pursued. Big brother, my cultivation level is too low and I haven't graduated yet, so I can't accept you as an apprentice. However, I can give you this. Changfeng took out a pill from his storage bag. This pill is called Qingying. There is a certain chance that it can help ordinary people open their spiritual meridians and practice. It was given to my brother by his master at that time, and my brother used to be an ordinary person. After speaking, Changfeng raised his hand and thrust a blue light into the little boy's forehead. This is the method of refining the meridian realm to absorb spiritual power. If you successfully awaken the spirit, you will know how to cultivate it. The woman was overjoyed, stuttering with excitement as she pulled the boy and was about to kneel down. The two of them really met the living immortal and appeared. Changfeng exerted a spiritual energy and gently stroked the mother and son, saying, Let's just consider my fate with this child. Brother, what's your name? If Xiaohu becomes stronger in the future, he will definitely repay your great kindness. Son Xiaohu said seriously. Okay, my brother is Changfeng, a disciple of the Qingying Gate War sect. If you succeed in your cultivation, my brother will take you as a disciple at that time. After finishing his sentence, he rose up in the wind and drifted away. Changfeng felt that he was both graceful and handsome. This was the cultivator and immortal in his heart. Help the weak and the small, manifest in front of others, and bestow opportunities upon them. Changfeng arrived at the seaside and looked at the endless sea, the rising sun. After becoming a saint in front of others, his heart was filled with pride. With the help of the system, he was sure to reach the legendary pinnacle of cultivation and become a true immortal. Let Mud Snail Village become his first battle on his path of cultivation.